Hi all, welcome to JLearn. We are excited to launch our UGC NET Home Science for June 2024. So many aspirants who are preparing for UGC NET Home Science will find it very difficult as they are from various other fields like microbiology, food science, resource management or child development. Home science or home economics is a scientific study which integrates fields like food science, food and nutrition, dietetics, textiles, child development, and resource management. So studying home science not only helps us to crack UGC NET, but also improves us as an individual. So it equips us to have good interpersonal communication, interpersonal relationships, to have a good community well-being as well. So as many of you aspirants might be knowing, UGC Home Science or UGC NET is having two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. So paper 1 is a general paper which is having logical aptitude reasoning, research aptitude, mathematical reasoning, English, etc., for which we are having additional paper, general paper, which you can contact to the number scrolling below. So for paper 2, we'll be having a personal mentorship, which is likely to start by April 1st week. So for further details, kindly contact. So let's have a quick review of the syllabus. So this is an overview for home science syllabus, which is having food science, textiles, child or human development, resource management, extension, and research. So research is an addition that happened in 2020, where the research syllabus is there for the entire paper 2, which will be covered in paper 1, general paper 1. So first, let us go to food science and food service management, which is coming under food science. So food science will be having two sessions. One is food service management and food science. So in food service management, we'll be learning about the properties of food, quality evaluation, types of buffets, types of services that is offered, catering services, food pigments, additives, etc. Also food packaging, new developments that is happening, that is nanotechnology, all those things. And also research methods also is there. Next is food and nutrition, where you will be dealing with what is balanced diet, types of nutrients, macronutrients, micronutrients, their deficiencies. Also we will be going through physiological changes, also community nutrition, nutritional intervention, child and therapeutic nutrition, diet counseling and management. So if you are already familiar with the previous question paper, you will be knowing that questions from this part is mostly asked. Next, we are having textiles. So in textiles, we are having two parts, where one is textiles and one is apparel designing. So textiles deals with how from a natural source or a man-made source yarns are made. So what are the types of yarns, types of processing, especially for cotton, silk, jute, etc. What are the types of processing that is happening? And also you will be getting what are the types of dyes that is used, what are the different types of processing that is happening from a natural source, and how it is made to a garment. Okay, we'll be having all these, especially acid dyes, types of printing, the traditional printing. If you're familiar with previous year question papers, you'll be familiar that these type of questions are also asked. Especially in processing methods, they'll be asking about the flow chart for all the processing. Then we have apparel designing. So from a garment or from a textile cloth, how a garment is made. So that is usually coming under apparel designing. So this part is usually where other aspirants from other field find it very difficult, as when they are seeing the question paper, they will be seeing lot of textile related, especially the machine parts, the sewing machine parts. All those things are coming under apparel designing. Then we have care and maintenance, types of fabrics, different types of fabrics, different types of prints or different types of stitching that is happening. All those things come under apparel designing. Next, we have resource management and consumer issues. This again comes under resource management, where you will be studying about how we can manage an activity, or what is a flow chart or what is a flow process of managing an issue or an activity, how to organize, all those things. Then we also have how resources are managed, both human resources and also non-human resources. We also have budgeting and how to maintain a budget, family budget, etc. Also the sustainable development goals, which is also introduced recently. From this part also many questions can be asked. Next, we have consumer protection, what are the quality control, entrepreneurships, etc. also will be coming under this session. Next, we have housing and interior design, where we'll be learning about elements, principles, and how all the resources can be utilized properly, and how design is made, how effectively in a eye-pleasing way, how the design is maintained, how an interior design is happening. All those things with principles we'll be learning. The color charts, the color theory, all those things will be learned in housing and interior design. Also ergonomics theory. From this part, last time questions was there. What is motion study? Questions from motion study was there for last year question. And product design, ergonomics, furniture, types of curtains, types of decorating, all those things. Usually questions are asked. Then next one is child and human development, where we'll be learning about the basic theories like psychosocial theories, psychosexual theories, and what are the stages of development for both pregnancy stages and also neonatal stages. Then what is a family, what are the influence of family, peers, adolescents, how we can support them, all those things we'll be learning. Next, again, adolescent and youth, what are the problems that they face, how we can effectively communicate with them, how effectively we can deal with them, all those things we'll be learning. Also in old age, so all the physiological conditions and what all interventions we need to do, all those things we'll be learning. Next, we have family studies, where we'll be learning about the types of family, patriarchal, matriarchal, single, nuclear, joint, all those things, and also domestic violence, how we can deal with it. Then parent education, family disorganization, then human rights, child rights and women rights. Questions from women rights was there in a recent question paper. Then what is gender role, then lifespan development, all these things are coming under that. Then communication for development, this also is a favorite part for UGC NET, where you will be learning about the types of communication, the sender, media, the receiver, and all those things. If you're familiar with the syllabus, you'll be knowing that. Also in most of the questions, this flow chart, this process, everything is repeatedly asked. Okay, then what is role of communication, types of communication. Next, we also have how different it is with gender, health, environment, etc. The traditional and new media for development, especially the type in teaching methods you'll be learning about the folk forms, art, theatre, puppetry, etc. Then the ICT tools, the MOOCs, the open education platforms, etc. Next, we have extension activity, which is also a very important part in home science. So extension itself means helping a person to help himself. So extension management helps us to learn what are the principles of extension, how we can enable it, and what are the different policies that is brought in by government as an extension activity, and how effectively we can do it. Then training, community development, people participation. You'll be learning about the different programs also, like the mid-meal programs, the Kudumbashrees or the women community programs, all those things which is included, which is introduced by the government, and how effectively it is imparted or how effectively it is run. So this is just an overview for UGC NET Home Science syllabus. In detail, we'll be having personal mentorship for home science through JLearn. So JLearn is also offering UGC NET coaching and also other government level programs. Please kindly contact to the number scrolling below.